Will overnight cues impact our own markets? We have our research team joining in to tell you just that, what the trade setup is looking like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. Let me go across to Winnie first up. She's joining in with all the market cues that we need to watch out for in today's trading session. Good morning, Winnie.
Good morning. So yes, keeping an eye out on the market session today because finally yesterday Nifty, closed above the 25,000 mark again, snapped its 6-day losing streak. So it's going to be interesting how we are shaping up for the day today. Now, yesterday what aided the market was in terms of global cues. We had those state elections from Jammu and Kashmir and Haryana, and the BJP's better than expected performance in Haryana was something that gave a boost to some of the stocks as well. Now, top Nifty gainers yesterday we saw was Trent, BEL among the top names that were performing, and other than that we had Adani Group stocks which had been buzzing in trade. This trading session before that they were marred in trade and that's seen a decline. Now Adani Group stocks again were among the top gainers in the Nifty 50. So yes, Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports both saw a strong performance. Yesterday we saw metals that saw a bit of a decline coming in. Nifty Metal Index was the only index that actually closed in the red today, down almost 1%, and this was mainly due to the underwhelming Chinese stimulus that one was watching out for. We were expecting better stimulus and better announcements on that front, but it was quite underwhelming, and that kept the metal stocks under pressure. What are we watching out for today? Bit of a positive cue that came in from the US market, so keep an eye on that. Though West Asia tensions, that is continuing, so if any impact on that front, that's a close watch for the days and the next couple of days as well. RBI's MPC outcome, that's a key to watch out for from the domestic front, so keep an eye out on that. And in the global front, we do have the minutes of the FOMC, so that is what we're keeping an eye out on. Gift Nifty, as of now, indicating a bit of a muted to a slight bit of a positive start.
Okay, all right. So positive cues from global markets, Gift Nifty indicating a positive start. We'll see which way things go for our markets today. Let's talk about the F&O space now. Mangnam is joining in with all the cues from there. Good morning, Mangnam.
Good morning. So, like you look at the market setup as well. Yesterday, from oversold levels, we did see a bit of a relief rally. A lot of factors that Winnie pointed out as well led to this up move. And we'd spoken about the positioning, which did suggest that there could be a bit of a bounce as well. But now we have to look at the RBI policy as well as the Nifty Bank options expiry. That would be important triggers to track in today's trading session. The good part is that the FII selling is abating a little bit. From an average of almost 10,000 crores on a daily basis, if you look at the FII selling in the cash market, that came into around just 5,730 yesterday. The DIIs outbought the FII selling for the second day in a row. So yesterday, the domestic institutional investors bought about 7,000 crores. So for the last two trading sessions, the net institutional flows in the cash market have been positive. The FIIs have been selling in index futures, lock, stock and barrel, and they continue to do that. But here as well, they are reaching oversold levels. Why do I say that? Because, they sold about 2,500 crores in yesterday's session as well, unwound around 14,000 longs, added about 26,000 shorts, and the HNIs are buying all the FII selling. So if you look at the FII exposure now, it's at 75,000 negative contracts, and the long exposure has dropped to 43%, telling you that the shorts are 57%. On the other hand, the clients, which are the HNIs, have 1.4 lakh net long exposures as well as 59% long exposure, telling you that their shorts have come down from 63% to 41%, whereas FII shorts have come up from 20% to about 57% as well. Now that the market has crossed important levels yesterday, 25,000 on the Nifty, let's watch out for whether we can cross the 50-day moving average and sustain above that. Then we can make a dash towards the 20-day moving average, which is 25,500. For the Nifty Bank itself, 51,543 is the 50-day moving average, which will be the first port of call on the way up. And then we'll have to look at the 20-day moving average as well. Option writers have written the 25,000 straddle, which is the 25,000 call and the 25,000 put, for a combined premium of close to around 300 rupees. The put-call ratio too has recovered from lower levels of 0.67 to closer to 0.74. And the option writers expect a broader range of 24,700 at the lower level, which is also day before yesterday's low, and 25,300 on the upper level as well. One stock I'm watching out for is SAIL. It's entered F&O ban.
All right, so we'll be watching out for all those F&O cues. Thank you so much, Mangnam, for that. It's time to talk about the stocks that will be on our radar today. Vamakshi is joining in now. Good morning, Vamakshi.
Well, good morning, Sonal. Let me first start off with IRB Infra. September toll collections were up nearly 19.2%. Signature Global is the next one in focus. Pre-sales saw a massive jump of 184% on a YOY basis, but is down 11% sequentially. Collections were up nearly 28%, but down nearly 24% sequentially. Phoenix Mills consumption, that is the retailer sales, were up nearly 25%. The weighted average trading occupancy across major malls stood at 92%. Senco Gold reported a retail growth of up to 27% YOY. SSG growth came in at 20%, which is much better than 4% as seen in the first quarter. Stud ratio also improved to 11.1%. Dr. Reddy's is the next one I'm watching out for. Its arm Origin Oncology has announced promising results from its first clinical trial of ribricaptogene autolucil. This trial is significant. It's the first in India to test a new type of CAR T cell therapy for multiple myeloma, which is a form of blood cancer. Torrent Power has received 2 LOA from Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Company. This is for supply of 2,000 megawatt energy storage capacity, and the annual revenue from this order could be at 1,680 odd crores. Nuvama Wealth Management, SEBI, has issued an administrative warning in connection with inspection carried out for merchant banking activities. IRFC will be financing up to 700 crores under finance lease for 20 BOBR rakes procured under a general purpose wagon investment scheme of Ministry of Railways. Bharti Airtel has also issued clarification on reports that the company is in talks with Tata Group to buy Tata Play. They say that the company itself via its arm has evaluated various opportunities from time to time, but there is no material disclosure at this point of time.
Okay, all right. So those are some interesting stocks that will be on our radar today. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead. We'll